What a great introduction to a completely not planned stream. Okay. Let me see. I will just do some stuff here. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, VTube Studio. Oh my god, it has been a hot minute. Should be fine. Let's see. Okay. So, Takashi, hi! Thank you so much for being here. This stream is kind of like unintentional, like it was something that I decided like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, nothing really spectacular. I just want to talk a little bit about life and yeah, about my visit of my family in Spain. So yeah. How's the audio? Maybe you can tell me. Is it okay? I hope so. I mean, it has been like nearly, I think, nearly 3 weeks since I streamed the last time, so I don't know if the audio is good. Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut. Hattest du einen schönen Urlaub? I will come to your question in a minute. That's the purpose of the stream. I want to talk about it. Yeah, it's okay? Super. Thank you so much. So Sakashi was asking, I hope you're doing good and that you had a nice vacation. So okay, I will start from the beginning. So, as some of you might know, I was visiting my family in Spain with my mom. Like, my grandmother and some of my cousins and yeah, relatives live in Spain. It's 2,000 kilometers, nearly exactly 2,000 kilometers from my place, which is a lot. We took for the whole travel by car 18 hours, between 16 and 18 hours, but I think it was 18. So yeah, the travels are always really intense. So yeah, my mom was the driver. I did my license, my driving license, like, oh god, I think, oh god, 12 years ago. So it has been a hot minute. And the thing is, I live on a really kind of countryside, like there's nothing, like no like fast travel, how's it called, like autobahn. It's like a really it's a road where you can drive like really fast. Like I think at some autobahn there is no like limit of how fast you can get, so you can travel really fast. And it has been like 12 years since I did my driving license, and also since I drove on of this kind of how's it called, like street, no? So my mom didn't want me to drive, which is absolutely understandable. So she drove the entire journey to my grandmother on her own. And she's kind of a little bit an irresponsible driver. So she was constantly like doing stuff in the background, like she had her hands on the back of the seats. Cat Lady P, hi. And she was like looking for water bottles and stuff like that, and I was like, look on the street, like you are driving like nearly 200 kilometers an hour. Like and you are not concentrated on the road. Like, I was seriously feeling that if she had an accident, I will be done for. So yeah, really irresponsible driver. Which was the first thing that annoyed me, kind of. She was always like a maniac when it comes to driving, but this time it was really intense. I really didn't feel safe at all. So yeah. And then I think I have to kind of like how can I say, like kind of like tell you something about myself. So when I first started this YouTube channel, which is I think now nearly a year ago, like when I revived it, I have it like for a long time. I suffered from severe depression. Like, we are talking about really dark thoughts I will not mention here on the channel, but you can imagine, like, people that are depressed, they are not doing well. And I really try in my videos, and also like if I'm playing games and stuff like that, and if I'm on the camera, I really try to not show this part of myself, like being happy and just bringing joy to you, no, and to the viewers, and also to myself, which is a good thing. It helped me a lot to deal with the depression. So the thing is, to be honest, right before I went to Spain, I felt like something is really wrong. It's hard to describe, but if you are depressed, there are some times where you feel like life is too much and everything is so heavy. Like, you don't have the energy for nothing. Like, everything is too much, no? So sometimes, I don't know, do you know the show Hoarders, where people like have like this really nasty apartment and stuff like that? And a lot of people say that, why are those people not just cleaning and doing their stuff, no? But the thing is, in most cases, those people suffer also from depression, not only the hoarding disorder, but also depression and stuff like that, no? Which is a big problem. So if you are depressed, you feel like doing nothing, as I said, no? So everything gets neglected, even yourself. It didn't went to the point that far. Like, I was still taking care of myself and also kind of my apartment as good as I could in this situation, but everything felt kind of really heavy, if you know what I mean. And the thing is, I have to take medication. And I have the feeling that this medication is not working anymore. Like, I take it for, I think, let me think about it. I think it has been 2 or 3 years. And the really bad side effect of this medication is that you gain weight. Okay, so you need this information for what I'm about to tell you. So, okay. I really was excited to visit my family and to kind of like get out of here, like get out of Germany, just getting another mindset. And also because I didn't saw my family like for 4 years, no? And my grandmother, as I mentioned somewhat in the stream, is over 90, no? She could be gone, like, you know what I mean, like every day it could be her last day. So I really wanted to visit her and just spend time with the family and have a nice time, no? Oh boy. So we arrived at Spain. Everything was alright. I think till the second day. So you need more context. My mom, she grew up with a trend, which was heroin chic. It's kind of like a fashion trend that she embraced till today. And she's really thin. Like, this kind of style is all about like being really, really slim and fashion and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't even care. Like, it's not my cup of tea. And also, like, my family in Spain is really kind of like, when it comes to weight, they are really strict. And as I told you, because of my medication, I gained some weight. And it's really hard to get rid of that, like, seriously. So, wait a minute, I have to turn off my phone, it's on loud. Sorry. Okay. So, where was I? The medication. Yeah, it's really hard to get yourself like working again, like your metabolism and everything is kind of like fucked up because of the medicine. But I can't just like leave the medicine. I need something else. Maybe I will like look for a doctor and then get everything like fixed now that I have a little bit like sorted my thoughts and had a little bit of vacation, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Okay, on the second day of my being in Spain, my aunt was visiting and she was with my mother in her bedroom and I was kind of like at another room with my grandmother, and I think that both of them, like my aunt and my mother, didn't saw me. They obviously didn't saw me. And my aunt, but I could hear everything, no? My aunt was asking if I have a man or a boyfriend because I'm turning 32, which is kind of like, you know, like marrying and children and all that stuff. Yeah. And you know what my mother told my aunt? You want to know? She told her, if I have to translate it into English, she just said that no way, such a fat chick no one wants. Like, no one wants a girl that big. That was her words. It really hurt. And after that, like the week, the following days, she was constantly like teasing me and constantly like saying stuff about my weight, which was so freaking annoying. Like, seriously. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? It really hurt. Also, I nearly stopped entirely eating because I felt like really bad. You have like this person, I talking about myself, that suffers from a really, really, really bad depression. Yeah, we are talking about deleting my soul out of my body, if you know what I mean. Yeah, about that stuff. We are talking about that stuff. I wouldn't do it, but I feel like this sometimes. Yeah, you have a person that is already suffering, like, and has to kind of like try to survive and kind of like get better. And then you have a mother that just says like to a relative that she will never have a man because she's fat. What the fuck? She's so toxic, so horrible. Yeah. It was really tough, honestly. I was really glad because my aunt was really supportive. She was really, really nice. She said, like, she made kind of like jokes, but more jokes to kind of like lift my spirits, if you know what I mean. Like, and she was kind of like, because she saw me, like my aunt saw that I was like standing there with my grandma, and I think she felt really bad because I could see it in her eyes, like she was really not feeling comfortable with what my mother just said. And my mother, like, she didn't realize that I was there at all, like she didn't care. So yeah. Actually, I'm trying to kind of like fix the thing about my weight too, but I have to do it slowly. Like, what she did was not the right approach. Like, I think she tried somehow in her own way to help me, but it was not the right way. Like, what she did was obviously really bad. So yeah. Everything that I just said sounds so horrible, like so bad, but actually, if I'm being honest, I still enjoyed my vacation in Spain with my family. Obviously, the thing with my mom was really bad and it hurt, but at the end of the day, I had still a good time. Sakashi said, I'm so sorry for what you are going through right now. If you ever need someone to talk to or just someone to listen, I'm here for you always. As someone who is depressive and overweight myself, I know. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yeah, at the time I contacted some persons, like I really needed that and I feel really bad. How you must feel right now. Actually, the thing is, it's okay. Like, the second week of my vacation was much more chill. I told her at some point that she should just shut the fuck up. Sorry for my language for today, but this channel is not for children anyway, so I don't give a damn. I don't care. So yeah. But the thing is, well, I still will continue with my vacation in Spain. It was really nice. Like, I saw some really nice places, and also, like, I really enjoyed the cuisine, even if my mom was constantly, like, making comments when I was eating. Obviously, I couldn't enjoy the food at the fullest. Only if I was by myself, but yeah, I tried and somehow I did actually. Like, we were at that really nice fancy restaurant and we were having seafood, and I really don't like fish, like I really don't like fish, but I really like squid and stuff like that. So I had like this squid and it was really good, like, and also the wine, like I had some wine with lemonade. Like, in Spain you have like this red wine and you drink it with kind of like a lemonade, which is so good. So yeah, I had a really good wine. The seafood was really good. Yeah, and I had a nice time with my grandmother and with my aunt and my other relatives, no? So it was worth it at the end, even if, yeah, the situation with my mom, as I said, no? So yeah, I also was like in a really nice village. It was kind of like medieval style, but the Spanish kind of Spanish medieval, like the houses were renovated and they were really old, and it was in the mountains. Like, the village where where my grandmother lives is surrounded by mountains, and we went to this really nice like medieval kind of like village, which was nearly completely restored, and it was so gorgeous. Like, the view, I wish I had a better camera. I would have taken so many pictures, but yeah, whatever. My phone camera is not really that good. I took some pictures, but yeah. But at the end, like, what mattered to me was not the pictures, but like the view and seeing the mountains and breathing like the fresh air and just being in nature. It was really refreshing, and it was really good for my mental health too, no? So yeah. Cat Lady P. Yeah, she should keep her mouth shut. Yeah, like my mother was always like really difficult, but this time she went a little bit far. I think the most tragic thing about all of this is that she doesn't even know. Like, she, even if I would try to kind of like tell her, she would not get it. Like, sorry. But yeah, that's enough of her. I just told you like what happened, and it was a bad experience. But yeah, I will not change her in this life. Like, she's in her mid-60s, and she will not change, so it doesn't matter. So yeah. But to be honest, there was a point in my vacation where I was nearly, and I think it was the second week, where I was nearly deleting everything, which is so sad. Like, I really enjoy making content for you, and also obviously I do it for myself, because as I said, it's really important for me, for depressed people in general. It's so important that they do something, that they go out of bed, that they kind of like fight back. It's so important. So if you feel depressed, don't go to bed. Even if it's really tempting, even if you don't feel like doing anything, try to do something. Even if it's only reading, but you have to fight back. If you don't do it, you kind of like go to a spiral where you kind of like feel more and more miserable. So yeah, it's really important to do something. And this YouTube channel helped me so much, and you guys obviously, and girls, and everything in between. Like, I love you so much. Thank you so much for all your support. Seriously. I'm really grateful. Like, in the past months that I spent with you, and I spent on this channel, like my personal little project, as I call it, I felt a kind of a little relief, like a little bit better, which is so good. But somehow, like, if you feel really bad, there are days where you kind of like want to give up. And I had made a Discord channel and I just deleted it. Like, I felt like deleting everything, like the YouTube channel, deleting like this persona, like Kate, deleting all I just built up the last 10 months. Because like I felt that nobody would care, which is totally dumb. But yeah, if you're not feeling well, that's kind of the stuff that goes through your head, which is really sad, but that's how it is, no? Oh yeah, I really needed that break. Also, I will not do collabs till the 22nd of March because of how I feel right now. I really need that little break from the stuff. I will work on my personal projects and stream every now and then, maybe do art streams, but I kind of like need to focus on myself the next like week or so. Like, we have the 13th, let me see. So basically this few days like of this week, the 14th, 15th, and then the complete next week, I will stream with the group maybe on the 22nd of March, because it's my birthday and I want to celebrate with everyone. But until then, I just will try to focus on like stuff I have to do here, and on myself. So yeah. So yeah, I really needed to get that out of my system. I really don't want pity or anything. I just wanted to kind of like be honest about my feelings and just make clear why I was kind of like not really active the past 3 weeks, and I probably will not be that active this week either, like the coming week. But yeah, but sometimes it's really important to just be honest and just kind of like, so it's kind of like I felt I really had to mention like what I'm going through in order to like people understand. You know what I mean? It's kind of so hard to explain. Oh my god. I really like to, when I'm online, like when I'm streaming for you, I really want to be in a good mood, and I really want to kind of like be at least in a certain mindset. And if I don't feel like it, I will not stream, because I think it will be really hard for me to be authentic, you know, like, so yeah. So if there will be kind of like weeks or maybe like days where I'm really inactive in social media, it's because of that. Like, Takashi, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Thank you so much. Cat Lady P, it's okay, take your time and do what you need to. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, as I said, I really don't want to make a pity party. It's more about like letting you know that, yeah, I'm kind of like, I have my struggles and I try to figure it out. Like it's kind of also, it's not all negative, no? Like in every negative you can also kind of find something that could be possibly like positive, no? In my case, yeah, I suffer from depression and it's sometimes really severe. But I have really good friends that help me in these situations. I obviously have you, like my little community, and I'm really thankful for that too. And yeah, I figure out like at the moment what I have to do to kind of like feel better. And yeah, which is the important thing. So yeah. Oh my god. As I said, this stream was not really kind of planned. I just wanted to get it out of my system and just talk about the situation I'm right now into. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. I don't know what to say anymore. If you have any questions right now, you can ask them. But don't worry too much. As I said, I try to figure out how to deal with everything. And I really want to go back to be like my silly self and just enjoying life as it should be, no? Like not worrying too much about all the stuff, like. So yeah. Okay. But I think when it comes to the Discord channel that I made, especially for the community, I will just leave it shut for now. I'm not in the mood right now to have a Discord channel for the community. I really want to, but on the other hand side, I just, at the moment I can't. Maybe in the future, we will see. Sakashi, ja, aber das war auch richtig und wichtig, dass du es angesprochen hast. Nimm dir die Zeit, die du brauchst. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so open. Yeah, I think the problem with I don't have the words. Wait a minute, I have to think. When it comes to psychological stuff, there's still some people that think it's bad to talk about it, but at the end of the day, they are also illnesses, and you can treat them, which is good. Like, not all of them, sadly, there are some exceptions, but at the end of the day, kind of, it's really important to keep in mind that they are illnesses and they have to be treated as such. Like, and not like it's some kind of like bullshit, you know what I mean? Like some people are afraid of talking about it because there is still a stigma about those things, no? But we have to accept and learn to live with that things, so we can also support each other more, no? As I said, like depression can lead to self-destruction, obviously. I'm really glad that in my case, it's, if you think about it, it's not harmless that much, but it's kind of like I'm good. You know what I mean? I function, I go to work, I kind of can live my life normally. Obviously, I have to, as I said, take medication, but yeah, as I said, it's an illness and you have to treat it and you have to. I can't find the English word right now. Man muss es einfach auch ernst nehmen, no? You have to take it seriously. That's the thing I want to say. Lucky, hi! Creating something helped me oftentimes. Seeing that what I'm doing has some impact, even if it seems insignificant, it's all at least something. Yeah, that's true, absolutely. Absolutely. That was what I was talking about. Like, if you have depression or if you feel down, like, try to see the positive stuff and try to do something, no? Like, for me, it's art and obviously, like, VTubing and stuff like that, which is part of the art I do. Like, I really like to create VTubers and do nice, cute outfits for Kate. Like my Sona, no? Takashi says, I 100% agree. It's sad that it's still a taboo subject. Yeah, I think it depends on the country, obviously. And it also depends on their society. But yeah, it's kind of still a really, like, a subject that is kind of like taboo. Like, people don't really talk about it. Which is, like I said, you have to kind of like being more open-minded to more understand each other and to kind of like being able to support. Like, maybe someday you have like a relative that has a mental illness. It doesn't matter, like, if it's schizophrenia, like borderline or whatever, it could be anything, like. And then, if you just don't know anything about it, how will you support your relative? Like, maybe it's a person that you really love and you want to support, but because it's a thing that nobody talks about, you feel like helpless. And that's the thing, no? So, I'm being really open about that. So maybe also to inform people about what they maybe can do, like I try to. I'm obviously, like, not I didn't study, like, psychologic, is it called like that? Like, the psyche of the human, but I have, like, my coping mechanisms and stuff like that, and I try to share them as good as I can. So hopefully someone can kind of, like, a benefit of it, no? So yeah. Okay, so let's see. I have some personal projects I really want to work on. That's also the reason why I will take like this week break, kind of. Maybe I do some art streams this week. It depends, like, obviously, how I feel. But yeah, maybe we work on some VTubers. I really want to rig like my Kate, my newest Kate model. And also I have still to draw the animated background and some other stuff. Like, I have too many projects I have unfinished, so I really want to work on that first. And yeah, we will see. Okay. I think, yeah, if you don't have any more questions, I think I will go now. But it was really important to talk about that and just, like, get it out of my system. as I mentioned earlier. Oh god. Also, I'm still really tired because of the travel from Spain. Like, I arrived yesterday. I'm still really tired, so I think I will just cuddle with my cats. They are here, yay! I just got them back from a friend. I'm really glad I'm reunited with them. And yeah, watch some anime or something like that. Just chill a little bit or read a book, something chill. Lucky says, "Oh, an animated background. Hope to see it sometime." Yeah, maybe I can work on that. I really have to finish that one. Maybe I can show you how far I got. Let me see. I think when it comes to the drawing part, I actually already did a big portion of it. Let me just open it. Wait a sec. Jibba jibba, jibba jibba. Oh. Let me just put OBS over here. Fensteraufnahme. Can I change it? Wait, we can do it. And we open Krita. That's it. Can you see it? So this is my kind of like background, like wallpaper I want to do. I will be able to move certain things like the eyes, the hair, the wings and stuff like that. Also, I will have a tail. I really want to make a tail for all my Kate models because Kate was supposed to have a tail, like because I'm a fairy dragon, and I really wanted like a somehow dragon-y kind of, but also like peacock feather tail. I really want to add that. It's part of her kind of. Yeah, but that's the animated background. I have to finish drawing it. It's kind of far. Like there's not that much that I have to add. It's all right. So yeah. So that's the plan. So maybe we can work on that next week. I think this week I will not do any streams. Maybe if I really feel like it on Sunday this week, but I have to see how I feel. So that's also the reason why at the moment I have a schedule plan, but at the moment I don't do schedules because like I have to see how I feel, how I'm doing, and it's still true that I have to do something. Like I said, like people with depression have to do something in order to not spiral into like darkness, if you know what I mean. But I also don't want to feel pressured to have to do something, if you know what I mean. Like I really, if I have a schedule, I feel like pressured to stream on that date at that time. And at the moment, I think that's not a good idea. Like, if I can, I will. But if I can't, I will not, like, force myself to stream. I will do something else then, like, as I said, maybe watch anime or reading a book, like something else. But if I don't feel like streaming, I will not do it. Because I really don't want to go into the stream with a bad mood and, like... It also is really hard to talk to people if you feel like really bad, like if you feel down and just want to... I don't know, I will not talk about it, but I kind of like you get what I mean. So, yeah. Okay. I wish you a really good evening, and thank you so much for hanging around with me. For this really short stream. We have now 40 minutes, a little bit more than 40 minutes. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye bye, everyone.